Guys, it's Scissors, and this is take like friggin' 5 because I keep getting interrupted. Okay, so today I'm going to talk about my name because the blind druid, guardian of the grove, Robert, asked me about my name. He commented in a video, my last update video, where I showed you guys my scissors necklace, why I have that name. And seeing as he's blind, I'm assuming that he would not like to read a rather lengthy response, because it is kind of lengthy to explain it. And I've been asked this a couple of times by other people, and so I might as well make a video about it. I'm sure somebody at some point will find this interesting. So first off, I'm not going to tell you my real name, because if you've watched my intro video, my real name doesn't exist on the internet. It's not important, because I don't need anybody to know my real name. And besides, I don't really like my real name. I much prefer Scissors. Or George. You can call me George if you want. But anyways, so Scissors. I am friends with Blue. I'll put a link to her YouTube page. Blue and I are friends in real life. We met in real life, and yeah. I was a freshman in high school and she was a sophomore, and we were in the same biology class because she moved from another state and she hadn't taken biology, so we were in the same biology class, and we became like best friends. We are still best friends. We are like this. We're sisters. I actually tell people that she's my sister. But so Blue and I are best friends. We've known each other when I got the name Scissors, we had known each other for like 6 months maybe, if even. But Blue is a writer, and she has a character named Scissors. And Scissors is a fairy. Now, this is where I'm going to digress just a little bit, because I am absolutely obsessed with fairies, and I was even more obsessed with fairies then than I am now. Ow, don't bite me. Sister's cat. People knew me as, well, first they knew me as the cat ear girl because I wore cat ears, and then they also knew me as the fairy girl. I was obsessed with fairies. I drew fairies all the time. I loved fairies. I knew so much about fairies. People would have questions about fairies. They would say something stupid that was completely inaccurate, and I would correct them. So they knew me as the fairy girl. And so I don't know. So Blue had this character named Scissors, and I was completely obsessed with fairies, and Scissors was a fairy, so this association kind of started happening. She would call me Scissors, because I'm a fairy. Don't you see my wings? I'm a fairy. But yes, this association with me and fairies has gotten to be so insane that one of my friends bumped into my ex-boyfriend's little sister, who she kind of knew, but she didn't really know that this girl was my ex's little sister, but she had an inkling that it might have been. So she asked her if she knew me, and she said, "Oh yeah, she's the girl who believes in fairies." I haven't seen this girl for 2 years, and the first thing she remembers about me is that I believe in fairies. So, because of this association between me and fairies, Blue started calling me Scissors because of her character, and that's kind of where it started. In biology class, she would call me Scissors, and then I kind of stole it from her. I stole my name. I don't know. I needed something to call myself on a forum, so I decided, whatever, I'll use Scissors. And then I made another account on somewhere else, and I needed a name, so I called myself Scissors, and I started dolling, and I was like, well, I might as well keep things consistent, so I'll call myself Scissors. So my dolling name, mostly when I started dolling is when I started really using my name a lot, and that's kind of where it went from there. Now, the Surfer Scissors thing, because I've had a couple more people comment on the fact that my channel name is not Scissors, it's Surf for Scissors. Or some people say Sire for Scissors, which I think is funny. But it's actually Surf for Scissors. That was not supposed to be. I was, when I create channels and profiles and things, I always want my name to just be Scissors, but no, it never works out like that. It's sad, because somebody has a channel and their name is Scissors. Sissors. And yes, that is how you spell my name. I did that on purpose, which makes it very difficult for people to find me for some reason. My brother asked me what my name was on DeviantArt. I told him and he couldn't spell it. But anyways, I digress. So I made my DeviantArt account, and I wanted to just call myself Scissors, but somebody else had that name already, and I don't think they've posted anything on their DeviantArt account, which really ticked me off, because they stole my name and then they're not even using it. Thanks. So Blue and I were just kind of sitting around, we were like, oh, what are we gonna do? I want it to be Scissors because, I mean, I need to keep everything consistent. So we're like, I don't know, Sir, I don't know, sounds formal. When I was little, I always wanted to be a boy. Sir, then we just started going through numbers, we're like, Sir 4 Scissors, that sounds kind of cool. So really, it's just the Sir 4 Scissors sounds cool. It's better than like Sir 5 Scissors. So there's not really much meaning behind the Sir 4 Scissors, besides I just needed something with scissors in it for my username, because I needed scissors, because that's my name. It's my name. I'm Scissors. And I stole it from Blue's character. And every now and then she comments on them like, oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. So there's not very much that's whole interesting about my name. Yeah. I don't think there's anything else to say. And I'm at 7 minutes. So yeah, if anybody else has any more questions about that, let me know and I will answer them. And that's it. Mucha love and blessed be.